Hi, I'm Derek with Wilson Pro. Today we're going to talk about donor antennas, sometimes called an outside antenna. With me is Dan, one of our certified installers, and he's going to take us through it. Dan?
Thanks, Derek. The donor is the antenna that is installed on the outside of a building, and it takes the cell signal from the cell tower and supplies it to the amplifier. The donor also takes the cell signal and sends it back to the cell tower. There are two types of donor antennas: Yagi-directional and omnidirectional. Understanding the differences between these two antennas will help you determine which antenna will be best suited for your installation.
I want to throw in a quick note here about directional antennas. Yagi directional antennas transmit and receive a signal in a 110-degree horizontal pattern and a 65-degree vertical pattern. This is helpful for aiming or detuning the antennas. Yagi antennas provide a gain of 7 to 8 dB on the lower frequencies and 9 to 10 dB of gain on the higher frequencies. You'll need to aim a directional antenna at the signal source. This is a great feature which allows you to zero in on the cell tower for the strongest connection available when you've got weak signal. Yagi antennas will also receive a signal outside of the beam pattern we discussed earlier, but without applying any gain. This is a great feature that allows you to detune or point the antenna away from the cell tower if the incoming signal is too strong.
A Yagi directional antenna is ideal for signals stronger than -45 dB or weaker than -76 dB. You can also use a directional antenna to offset cable loss in long cable runs. An omnidirectional antenna transmits and receives signal in a 360-degree pattern. There's no aiming of the antenna required, since this type of antenna gathers signal from all sides. An omni antenna provides 2 to 3 dB of gain on the lower frequencies and 4 to 5 dB of gain on the higher frequencies, which is ideal for when the outside signal is greater than -75 dB. A situation may arise where you have a weak signal from multiple carriers, but the cell towers are located in opposite directions. In this situation, you'd want to install multiple donor antennas on the roof, one aimed at each of the towers. This is fine to do and just requires that you install a splitter. Run a cable from each donor antenna to the splitter and attach it to the side with multiple connections. Then run a separate cable from the splitter to the booster. There will be some loss for each cable run as well as the splitter, so calculate that into your system when determining how much signal can be used. Keep a minimum of 6 feet between each of the antennas on the roof when installing multiple donor antennas. If you are installing directional antennas, make sure that the signal paths do not cross.